Hey, ladies and Germans, how you all doing? This is Connor.
And I'm Rangru. Hello, hello, hello.
This week of the Steel Division League, which, by the way, should be coming to a place near you for Season 2 coming up, or at least that's being spoken up in stories, but coming to you from the America Division early on this week. Looking at the map from Pegasus Bridge, who do we have, Rang?
Well, on the left-hand side in blue, at currently number 9 on the leaderboard, we have Lord Caput Lelux, which is a very fancy name. I don't know if it's really French or German, to be honest.
That is
Because
certainly
you
a
got
good question, but who do we
Lux.
have? Well, and you know what? It's like two-thirds German, so do we round that up?
Yeah, okay, I think we should round it up to German, then. That's the lordly decision in this scenario.
That works for me. It's very royal of you.
And on the right-hand side, we have Alan Kirbysley of the 9th Panzer Division, and he is currently number 3 on the leaderboard. So very fancy names, I have to say, all around. It feels like we're watching like some real blue-blooded aristocrat match go on.
Well, it's kind of nice too. I mean, I think that the last time we did Alan Kirbishley, wasn't he guards armored?
Yeah, I think so, and now he's going to be playing as the Germans. So, 9th Panzer, very solid Panzer Division, good early on aggression.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
of course, Panzer Runs and Panzer Twos, good lore.
That is true, but here's the question. Okay, so we have all of those light guys over here for that SAS brigade, which did we say that before? SAS brigade?
Yes, that's SAS Brigade. I think I may have forgot to mention that. But,
Well,
yes,
just
that's
in
it.
case. So it's SAS, so it's going to be hell, I would say, on those super light troops. How does this early game play off? Is it just going to be the SAS desperately tries to hold the town, and the Germans just start wailing on them from afar? How do you see it?
It all depends, because the SAS have, Jagdpanzer and Panzer IV, which is pretty much the only two proper tanks to get them through A and B phase. They also get a few Pack 40s and Pack 38s. So the town, I think, is pretty easily going to be in the SAS favour just because of how the infantry work.
Mm-hmm.
Curbs with Stern Pioneers and Stern Panzers can put a dent in plans, and it's just about if, well, Lord can curb Alan Curb's tanks on the flanks, essentially, because those mortar threes early on with the range and Panzer 2s and Panzer Runs flanking around can prove to be a rather pain in the arse.
We are off as we speak, and you're absolutely right. We're going to see the Germans are trying to make a quick push for the town, and then very aggressive marking after that.
Mm-hmm.
That little Kampf group down to the south is pretty beefy. We have the Panzer 1C, we have a Flammpanzer with a P2, and some infantry. That's going to be more than enough, I think, to even... okay, maybe not more than enough. It's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
make things awfully difficult for that southern push by the SAS.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any, or may see some rallies, which are pretty good in A phase, not because they have just a decent machine gun, but because of the Faust Vertrauen, which is some sort of infantry AT weaponry. Because apart from that, usually relying on AT guns and maybe just a small anti-tank weaponry. So it's all about if our Sturmpanzer can just rush in and flame on. And the town is, the SAS are deploying in, and you got to realize those tractions have very fast on-road speed, so they got into the town way before the Germans did.
Oh,
Which is
yes.
gonna be extremely vital, because look, you're in position, hold fire. This is perfect. This is bloody great. Some like real French resistance fighter tactics right here.
Well, I think the amusing thing for me is, well, forget the whole... Oh, never mind, there's the rallies. There we go. So those Faustpatrons you were looking for, they are there.
Mm-hmm.
But that Flammpanzer might be able just to shake and bake quite a bit, and he has a different half track up front, so that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that's good. And if he's gonna unload the Panzer Grenadier, that should spot the rallies from that. Pack 40, is looking down on the Flampanzer. I think he's gonna be able to get out of its range for now. And that is...
Just barely in
Oh,
time? No. That is a huge thing. Ooh, and half track goes down as well.
yeah, it's jetbags actually for TNT charge, so good save here.
Now, the Jetbergs, I always feel like it should just be like a random dude's name, like it's like a
I
special
know.
squad. We actually didn't see any of them the last time we had the SAS Demi Brigade on the map, which is really quite interesting to
Yeah,
me.
because they're really like the only A phase command you should go for. Is the French one don't have any command stars, meaning rally, like the bloody commandor is extremely small when you don't have any veterancy on a command unit.
Yes, indeed. Now, we are going to see a mortar half-track coming out from the southern side as it's Panzergrenadier Führer and, well, these two P-Grand squads are going to desperately try to push against this town. I
Hmm.
don't see this push going anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Flam Panzer is really the light of the fire to make
Hmm.
anything happen. That Pack 40 has a pretty good line down the road. It's rather limited angle, but still it could get a shot off or two if any tank that comes by. It will be tough going for that town, but if he can capture that town, that leads from being able to attack up north into the main centre, or also pushing left into just more open, fieldy, more tanky area, which definitely benefits Ninth Panzer.
That is certainly true, but the first legit tank we have coming onto the field, and I use legit in very loose terms, is going to be that B1.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen that used to such great effect on so many German divisions. From this Allied side, is this going to be enough to break the bank?
It definitely helps out quite a bit, especially in A phases. Panzer Runs and Panzer IIs are going to have a rather tough time penetrating its thick armour like Rail 1940s France. But the Mortar 3 is really going to be a major threat, but the run is deployed up north, and Curbs probably has a second run in his deck, because that's usually pretty standard for 9th Panzer players.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be good fire support, and that's what he needs down south, some just armoured fire support for A phase.
Interestingly, this Pack 38 was in a rather defensive position, actually to the point you couldn't see a whole lot. He is slowly making his way to the front now, and I think it's just unfortunately a little bit too late. Hotchkiss machine gun will do a little bit of damage in the meantime. Okay.
Those Hotchkiss machine guns are enough just to keep those like light half tracks at bay at least. But that Mortar 3 is really going to be the pain in the ass up north, unless that Pack 38 can get into position. But it's still a bit far out, and that's a problem.
Well, another Flampanzer coming to the center, as is a Lux. So Kerbishley does not believe that the Lux will be kaput.
I was about to make the same type of like observation. It's kind of ironic that he's using Lukes against a person who has the name Lukes.
Well, I think he's just taking it personally at this point.
I know.
Very personally. Oh, but okay, the B1's making a very aggressive push here.
Could go bad, Joe.
Oh yes, sweet buttery goodness. All we need is a small bit of aggression from that P Grand squad.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna maneuver it just out of range of that forest. I mean, the P Grands want to get close, they're gonna be forced in the open, and Char B1 with Rail 2 cannons, meaning double decker, gonna easily kill those PC Grands if they pop out. But oh look, we got the smoke on the half track here, so I think he's gonna try and rush up and do a smoky Panzerfaust play, which is.
Well, he's got to hurry because there's also a P3 coming onto the top, so his whole vision is going to be quite split quite quickly. Ooh, Pack 38 is going to be bodied in the north.
Yeah, Panzer Grenadier is going to knock it out, and there we go. That Mortar 3 pretty much has no threat up. Okay, has the Panzer 3, but it can pretty. I don't know, it's a pretty even fight actually. It's just whether the Mortar 3 can have that 1.2 kilometer engagement reach it needs. In the Flam Panzer, here it comes. I want to see what he can do.
Oh, he's just right now just engaging with some machine guns. That's a little bit less than impressive.
You need to get a bit closer, you know, light the fire in the enemy's heart.
That is certainly true. He's got to take some advice from Daft Punk. He's got to get all up and close to get Luxy. Sorry, that was really that took a long time coming, but.
Oh, jeez.
Down to the south. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what happened down to the south, but that. Oh, was it? Yes, it was a Faust.
That's how you use smoke, right? Yeah, using that smoke just to get that extra bit closer, so the Panzer Grenadiers can knock out a vitally important tank that needed to die. And now he's going to make another play in the town, but I know these Panzer IIs aren't in the best position. That's a bit of a problem, and the Panzer Grenadiers aren't going to be enough by themselves, I'd say. Oh no, the mortar half tracks here, so he can stun that pack gun.
Indeed. And I don't even know which way to look anymore because we have that Flampanzer is in there, but the tracks and wheels have been damaged. Partisans are actually still super close. Not gonna get that fire off though. Okay, so he's getting lucky right there. Wow, you're right. Wow, that Pack 40, that's gone.
Yeah. And it didn't even manage to do much, and losing these, like, you know, Pack 40s Shelby runs is a huge blow.
Faust Patron.
Oh, Faust Patron up north? Oh,
no, rallies. Rallies to the south have damaged that P1.
Sure.
They'll take it out too.
But losing like his units early on is a real blow to Kaput, or Lord I should really say, as he can't get much in B phase. His B phase is just like a bunch of angry British parachuter special forces dudes.
Guys
really.
pretty much got lost.
It's pretty much like the COD 4.
Oh, jeez.
Just without MP5s and cool black gas masks.
Well, in the meantime, new pack gun going to the north, by the way. Martyr is still up and running, but it's got no HE.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
And shockingly enough, though, okay, so this southern town has fallen completely under German control.
Yeah, that's a very good play, and it's still got some of the rallies in there, but armored and fire spawn, the Panda Grenadiers should be enough, and that's a lot of anti-tank troops coming in down south.
Yeah, 3 squads, a little bit much, maybe?
Same time, those are only the partisan unit. They're like 10-point cheap, so they're cheap as chips to just throw around.
Actually, can we say, I have to note that I'm surprised the Scratch team was able to get as far as it was. I mean, this is super, super light tanks, and I really thought that defense would have been held a lot stronger.
Mm-hmm. Especially, like, down south.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because it's so, like, choke pointy. If our pack gun was in a better position, like...
Yes. Yes.
It could have easily stopped that push. Like, maybe more towards the southern area, now, like, very south tree line. But I understand why you put the pack gun there, because it also defends his whole middle open field. But in hindsight, which is 2020, yada yada, probably would have been better covering that road.
True. And true, I don't think it's just 2020, I think it's LASIK right there. Ooh, one of the rallies goes down, Partisans goes down already. Yep. Another one taking a shot at that P2.
Yeah.
He's aligning still, never mind, he's dead.
He's dead, yeah. P2 taking no chances.
Oh, there's still that one more squad there, so he's got to be still a little bit nervous. And I'm thinking these are more the last couple of squads of rallies coming out now. Oh, unfortunately, also looks like well, the saboteurs are playing Jackson. I'm just gonna call him Daniel Jackson. I realize we're not talking about Stargate here. And he goes on down. You're absolutely right. We have B phase in 10 seconds, and it looks like Kerbishley's are already taking the tempo of this game.
Yeah, and it's great because B phase is really going to be his time to shine, as the SAS are at their lowest point, right? Well, not literally in terms of points. It's not commandos, but at a very low point. Not much in terms of unit reinforcements. You know, he managed to kill a lot of pretty important early A phase unit. We still haven't seen a Panzer IV or Jagd Panzer from.
Well, Panzer IV comes in right now, though.
Oh,
so that's
okay. I mean from
oh,
the
I'm
Allies.
sorry. I thought you meant from the guys who
I mean,
actually
they're
have
both
Panzer
German
IVs.
tanks.
Oh,
It does get a
okay.
bit confusing. We're also talking about pack guns that the Allies using, but
Oh
yeah,
my gosh. Sorry, go ahead.
the SAS with, you know, Jagd Panzer and Panzer IV is still going to be pretty useful, and that's a lot of infantry coming in down south. Oh boy.
That's exactly what I was going to make the call out for. That is
Stars in
huge.
my
That's
eyes.
a huge amount of investment right there.
I don't know. Well, I can't really tell you what infantry are, as they haven't really unloaded yet, but I'm guessing it's kind of just hopefully a bit of a mix of everything. As he definitely needs to get some AT to try and deal with those Panzer IIs and whatnot. Because if he can do that, the Panda Grenadiers are pretty easy, as they're already getting killed right now by the German half-tracks under Allied control.
You mean the traitor half-tracks?
The traitor half-tracks.
The traitor tracks, the T-squares. Oh, okay, the infantry didn't even make it out.
Yeah, damn, that's a good kill. Traitor tracks.
Now, these incoming infantry, though, are going to have a very good day. This P2's not going to have pretty much anything to fight them back. He's got the machine gun, and that's it.
Yeah. And we are seeing our first plane up north knocking out a Pack 40. That's the second Pack 40 gone. And that means no more Pack 40s. Full Lord. Yeah, that's not good.
Now, Mortar Half-Track did go down the center part of the field over here for the Germans. With that P4 coming in now, though, he is going to see the H-39 as well. I think it's at a P3.
Yeah, it's... I mean, the
P3... Uh-huh.
I know, the P3 is a pretty good engagement distance, just because of the CQC, so it's pretty even, but, you know, the J has huge penetration damage on both.
That is true, and frankly, that short barrel's not going to stand up to that longer range engagement too easily.
Yeah, it's not even, like, the good Panzer III, it's a crappy 50mm Panzer III.
Okay, you know how much I love German tanks in the first place, and at the same time, I think it's fairly safe to say that most German tanks, like the most P3s, was complete shit. I don't really know any good versions of them.
It's really towards, like, I guess, like, I mean, talk about a bit of history here. bit towards like the later stages, like 41, 42, in Africa campaign, whereas they're pretty much fighting like British tanks that had paper mache armor before we got the Yankee tanks.
The
Yeah, they were
Grants and the
pretty
Lees and
decent.
shit like that. Yeah.
And early parts of France, but that's a whole other thing. But anyway, town's starting to go a bit in favour for the Germans now, with their armour on the field, forcing the Panzer III back. And now Allen, he can get pioneers in B phase, or he's not really opting to get any right now. It might be right into a C phase where he gets the 2-star infantry. But down south, though, that SAS have managed to make quite a bit of progress.
Exactly. And although these guys don't really have legitimate anti-tank weaponry, I mean, they have what they have. And as I say, of course, the P1 goes down. But it's not legitimate ones, but at least it's good enough under the circumstances.
Yeah, it's enough to force those tanks out of town, and now he has that southern side under control, so that's mission accomplished. We have the traitor Panzer IV being brought in now, and that's going to be pretty useful.
Oh my gosh.
On the southern flank.
There is nothing German anymore. Oh no, that Shrek squad is still right there. Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
If he can, that would be a, perfect raid to use that Shrek squad. Oh god. I hope he's going to notice this, because if he knocks out Panzer IV, the only other tank he has to worry about in B phase is the Act Panzer.
Now, the one thing we do have to kind of talk about is what's the German infantry situation for Phase B? You just said about pioneers, but we're back to a 50-50. We're not seeing a whole lot of the way of troops.
Well, because you know how 9th Panzer, in B phase you get the 1-star infantry, and in C phase it's 2-star. I'm guessing Allen's opted in his deck to mainly.
Oh, this Shrek's gonna get this. Oh. Here comes. Holding fire, get a little closer, stay on target.
Press H, goddammit. There we go.
Curses.
No. Oh.
RNG. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back.
He's coming.
Stay on target.
Come on, pop it like it's hot.
That's decent.
It's decent enough. And look, he's doing the micro of the Panzerschreck, moving it back and forth. Yeah, SAS group is trying to rush in to stop this. But
he might. Oh, another shot! Oh my gosh.
Oh, it misses.
I didn't realize because he was holding a Piat.
That was
slow burn.
Oh god, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, RNG was not favourable here for Allen, but at least he kept that Panzer IV a bit out of commission for now, and we've got a huge, pretty much injection of infantry being brought into the middle.
Yeah, and what are we guessing? The more chasseurs paratroopers?
Yep, and those Bren group, Super Bren groups as I like to call them, the Group FM, bunch of other fancy names too for SAS dudes. So just SAS dudes in general in my book. 109 coming in for a second run up north, and
and does pretty much what it does. Just pins down a little bit and that's it.
Yeah, and it's once again rocket plane 109s are great. Even though he just used it on a really worthless target, you can call this in every 2 minutes. So in another 2 minutes we'll probably see that 109 come in and just do another rocket run because super fast reload time.
Germans making a concerted push to the south, actually even using an MG42 aggressively, which is
yeah.
nifty.
I don't really see the reason of taking MG42s or like dedicated machine gun teams in Panzer divisions, as your half tracks already kind of fulfill that role.
Yes.
But, whatever floats your boat, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, unless, of course, it's a Bismarck.
All I need is a biplane to sink that one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, these rallies are going to get pwned in the south, which will actually, this is going to kick back over 5149. We haven't talked too much about the tickets overall, but Kerbishley is very, very slowly gaining some ground here.
Yeah.
And that second, is this a second P4? No, it's just the original P4.
Yeah. It's still slow and slowly making its way to the front line. A little bit dangerously close, but
Thunderbolt gets a kill.
There we go. Yeah, knocking out the Panzer, knocking out half track, the mortar half track's definitely a good kill. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's a major threat to the infantry, to be honest. The Flam Panzer's coming in, getting those sick burns out.
Well, and the 258 is coming in as well. He's just going to pound that compound from the northern side.
Oh yeah, that's a good angle of attack here with the Panzer IV as well. It's just too bad he can't get any infantry in here.
Well, he can, but I'm pretty sure there's a flambe going on in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
234 goes down in the meantime in the background, in the backfield. That Trader Panzer is doing his work.
Yeah.
And the Germans actually pushed back quite a concerted amount in the center part of this map too.
Yeah, I mean, you got a little bit of his armored column making, just a bit of a dent here. And this is right, Alan, he really has the armored advantage in B phase with all his light vehicles.
Oh my
He
gosh, we have a
makes something happen.
super gutsy Jedburgh going in, sorry, in the church.
Oh.
There was one guy by himself. If he takes out... Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's...
Hero.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, now I realize, of course, may not see this, but I'd love to see some sort of bombardment happening here in the center part of the town. Look how much beautiful just meat is there to be hit.
That's like this icon rise. That's just rating for a neighbor Earth strike.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know anything's here because they've all just been kind of just held back on the hold fire. These are the reserve troops. Yeah, Lord has. Like I like what he's done in this town where he's kept all his saboteurs on the hold fire and pretty much using them like mines in a sense. So it's not till the enemy gets really close where they throw their TNT charge.
I'd like to call it real quick. At 234s, two 234s took out that P3 in the center.
Flanking maneuvers, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm sorry, you were saying. The mines of the saboteurs.
Yeah, it's just it's very very partisan tactics. I like it.
And here they are. Charge comes out. I'm guessing that Grenadier Führer is going to bite the dust here.
Yeah. And...
No, never mind. Holding fire again. Jeez.
And then every time, these saboteurs easily pay themselves off per kill because it's only 15 points each. And there you go, killed a 15-point command squad. Paid yourself off, right? Yeah. And these Panzer Grenadiers are going to be in for a hell of a time.
Well, especially as now we have that Jagdpanzer coming in as well. So that guy is not a man to be trifled with.
No, it's a little bit late, but still, it's a fantastic tank. The only thing that can reliably kill it in the 9th Arsenal at this point, well, Mortar 3 kind of can, but the Tiger tank. But that really is. It's down to the Tiger tank to reliably kill that thing. And there's another run on 9 strike, and beautiful
strike though.
That's on point.
This is when you charge.
But there's nothing to charge with.
That was more of a metaphor, you know. I mean...
Oh, right, the Jagdpanzer's getting shot up north by the Jagdpanzer. Gonna be able to actually turn around.
Oh, the Martyr. No, it's the Martyr.
Oh, yeah, Martyr, my bad, yeah.
Like Jagdpanzer, I was like, I missed that one.
Yeah. It's so confusing with German on German units. This is why no one ever plays mirror matches.
I'd actually kind of be interested to see that happen. Call it the traitor matches.
Yeah, it'd be funny for like a team match. Like I need a neighbor Earth strike on the Panzer Grenadiers. Come again?
Exactly.
Panzer 4 goes down south.
Ooh. Now if I say there it is. Yes, there we go. Yeah, he's fired 2 rounds. That's it.
But
other people. Oh, they're slowly pinching this out too.
Yeah, it's a good encirclement of his southern town. It's just he needs the infantry like pioneers to take it. And he are in C phase now, so hopefully he has some 2-star pioneers in his loadout. But this is going to be pretty good for Lords now. He managed to make it through B phase without too much of a point bleed. And this is, this is when the Americans come and save the day for the SAS.
As we were wont to do,
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, though, is that isolating one of these towns means that you isolate multiple towns at the same time. Ooh, and those H-39s right next to each other are going to find themselves getting... pinged off one by one.
And got Mozzie coming in, gonna be dropping a rather big load in the center town. Not gonna do too much damage, I think, but yeah, just a bit of stuns.
Ooh, no, Focke-Wulf coming in. Okay, Focke-Wulf, that insane
P-47 coming in. Yeah, it's a rocket run, but still, it's outguns.
Well, if he's able to take that out as the Focke-Wulf, that's gonna be great. Yeah,
there we go.
Didn't make the call about that before. Oh, where's he's coming in? No, he's not. Okay.
I wouldn't even think that'd make that big of a difference, but if he can use that Flakverkeling to help get the edge on that 2-star P-47, that would be great. And this
he's going to.
This is rather interesting from Lord, because he pretty much banked his points, not to get like ground units like Shermans or armored rifles, but to buy some bloody planes. Like
and a Tempest too. I think he's. I don't know. I think he's starting to overinvest a bit.
Yeah, I think this definitely. He needs like Shermans, armored rifles, just he needs American ground forces here.
He needs to hold a line.
Yeah, to hold a line and reinforce, because this southern thing is... His southern flank is about to pop. He did kill the Fockerel, so that's good, but there's a Messerschmitt now coming in, and that Tempest can't, doesn't have the advantage, really.
Well, he's doing the correct thing, too. He's going to be fighting over top of his own AA.
Yeah, and there we go. Basing
Force
it
back
in.
the Tempest, and here comes... Oh my gosh, he is so slow to turn, isn't he?
Yeah, it's because it's the rocket plane it has.
Yeah, low maneuverability.
Good. So I don't think he's going to be able to catch up to the Tempest. Yeah, he's not going to be able to. But, yeah.
But there's no real ground attack opportunities after this. Ooh, the Martyr and the Jagdpanzer are going to have a meeting engagement, and it's going to be hideous.
Yeah. It still goes to the Jagdpanzer's favor just due to the armor bonus. But still, you know. Oh no, it's facing the wrong radio. It's Martyr could...
Well, there's two Martyrs, too, for the matter.
He's fallen back. He could easily get his kill.
Put that poor guy out of his misery.
Yeah. Yep. Come on.
He doesn't want to be doing this. Dann gutes deutscher Panzer.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's this Yorkshire.
This is like the slowest kill ever.
That 2-3-4 is just putting down suppressive fire.
Well, and they're just having this herky-jerky thing. Dude, just move faster. Fast move. Mother of God.
I see him. No, I don't. I see him. No, I don't.
He's like, no,
The problems with attack move, ladies and gentlemen.
Like a blonde at a blinking red light.
Okay.
I'm sorry to those of you out there who are blonde.
Well, look at your second mortar reason, the same thing.
Oh, Jesus. 47 coming back in. It's going to take out one of these Martyrs.
Oh, God.
Oh, shockingly, if he doesn't take him out. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, and we're slowly getting our little Armor Alley convoy heading up to the north. Some 2-star infantry is coming in, but I feel like it's been quite a bit of time here.
Mm-hmm. But
what is this? Oh my God, he has the Lysander in here.
Oh wow, that's a bit of late of calling, but you know,
yeah,
it's a cool plane because you know it's a recon plane that can drop bombs. So they're more like, I know, firecrackers and this sort of game. But still, you know, recon planes, eye in the sky, pretty cool. But when
Flak 88,
when it's a Flak 88, your little biplane or. Yeah, it's a biplane.
It's a biplane. It's a monoplane.
No, it's a monoplane. My bad. Your weird-looking monoplane can roll just F off.
And he's trailing smoke too. So, oh wait, Driver's been knocked out to the north. Oh my gosh. Okay, so finally the Martyr caught up to him.
Yeah, but you got the Panzer III, kind of like for protection. No, he's not really protecting. But will the Martyr III get the kill? That's the better question because it's still a hard penetration chance.
There we go, engine destroyed, so it wasn't just enough to
That's a side shot, yeah, so he's going to get the kill.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah, Panzer's looking awfully to the right, like, I'm just so...
Very plaintive.
It's like when I play a match of War Thunder and you get tracked. I
oh my gosh, that's awful. That's the worst feeling in the world.
It's best. It's a risk when you take when you're playing a non-turreted tank. But, you know, it's just try not to get tracked. Well, that Flak 88 man's to get pinned down, yeah. But still...
That's true, but the Tempest then pays for his temerity as that Flak Werkeling is like, okay, dude, you stay with my big brother.
And there goes the Jagdpanzer. This is really not good. I mean, it's meant to be like the American ground forces come in, blow out on Team America, fuck yeah, but it's just been like the RAF trying to do some bombing strikes, but haven't really managed to actually get much done.
Actually, you know what I love? There's a Hummel coming in, which means I think that center of that town is going to get plastered.
And it's a 2-star Hummel too, so his thing is not to be trifled with.
Ooh, and the P3, oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. The P3 has a driver's been knocked out.
Oof.
Desperately trying to save it. Will go and knock out a good chunk of this.
Yeah.
Okay. That was less impressive than I thought it was. But, oh my gosh, Lord's position is completely collapsing.
Yeah, up north it's just, he can't deal with his armor. He just cannot. I really hope to God he gets like a Wolverine or 76mm Sherman.
I don't. I want to see a German win.
You know where your biases are.
Hey, I know where your biases are too. Tempest goes in. Will he take somebody out with him? Will he? Oh no. Close, but no cigar.
Nope. And like,
It's a +2 in the...
Another
Oh my
recon
gosh.
plane. You
That
know, 'cause
Lysander's back in.
that worked so well last time.
And
I
yep,
mean,
here comes... Okay, the Homo, by the way, is going to start pounding that center of the town, so I'm going to start watching that business. This is going to be beautiful.
That's going to be some lovely siege artillery, right? Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, too, is that he goes and freaks out even some of this material.
Yeah.
He has Panzergrenadiers that are right there. He's got other troops that are
Pioneers.
right and ready to go.
Pioneers. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's going to be deadly if he can get them in.
Now, he needs to get out of the truck right now, though. There we go. Whew.
Bit of friendly fire and the Hummel, but... You know,
no, but this is like the Stormtrooper, you know, idea of success. You know, a little bit of friendly fire doesn't get away, you know, in the way of victory. You can't allow that to happen. So now you have the... Okay, P-Grens, pinch, go. P-Gren Fury is moving. Okay, there we go. This is how you go underneath an artillery barrage. Now, to be fair, it's a little bit ill-aimed, but this is how you attack.
Yep, and if he can capture part of the town, it's pretty much his at this point. He's moving... Just look up north, it's just going red. Finally, we get some goddamn American armor. A 76 Sherman with a
but there's
French
still
command car.
2 martyrs there.
Exactly, you're a little bit outgunned.
I'm just watching the end of this town fight. Oh my gosh. I don't quite appreciate how devastating the kit is for those Pioneers.
Yeah,
especially up close, they're insane.
I really love Pioneers. They're like one of my favorite units to use. They're just so versatile. I mean, they don't have AT weaponry, but close quarters fights and then long range infantry fights, they got it, baby. That
is true. Now, one martyr did go down, courtesy of that P-47 making another rocket run. And Focke-Wulf backing away.
That evens George, yeah. So that 76 Sherman definitely has an advantage on that mortar.
Yeah, that is true. But I still want to beat him.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, once he knocks out the mortar, there's nothing really here to threaten him. And he's got another 76. So he's going to be able to plug in this gap. But now he needs infantry and recon in front. So 76 knows what to bloody shoot at.
Worth mentioning, by the way, that town assault has completely faltered. There is now one squad left, and that's that one P-Gren.
And it's really just down to Lord has a very good, like, defense in depth. Like, he managed to knock out that, like, Alan managed to knock out that first layer, but we've got a second layer of SAS behind him, and it's just a little bit too much.
Oh, yes, we are certainly very Russian in this case. P-47 going after the other martyr. Probably will take it out in this run. There we go.
Oh, we got some fat cats rolling in up north.
Ooh, do we? I'm so excited.
We got the Tiger.
Ooh,
it's going to be pretty good counter against 76. Of course, 76 can pen the Tiger, but the veteran Chino Tiger definitely makes up for that.
Well, this is the only time I feel like, this is the only consideration when the Tiger's a good call. It's still a very, I would say, healthy amount of troops on the field. You're not completely sacking your econ to bring them on in.
Yep, not the Panzer play.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, how often we watch an Axis player who's like, oh, yeah, by the way, I just want to bring a Tiger in because that can win games. Yeah, but not without other troops.
I make sure on Panzer in the last 4 minutes of A phase, I spend no money so I can get a King Tiger right when B phase hits. You know, because it saves the match. I mean, my whole front line come board, but you can't penetrate 21 frontal armor. That's just math.
I'm going to quote the Gingerbread Man, "You're a monster."
That's what my teammates say.
And the ladies.
Oh, see.
Chasua's paratroopers are getting overwhelmed here. They've been successful in holding back these German vehicles for so long. One P4 has a damaged transmission, and all of this airplane pain train is trying desperately to knock guys out here, but air power might suppress the ground forces, but boots on the ground win you fights.
Yeah, all it's doing is delaying the inevitable assault, and really he needs ground forces. It's got a Wolverine down south now, so that's good. You got to realize, nice thing of, you know, his C-phase econ for Lord is that he can just get a Wolverine just every minute rather easily. 76s, well, he can't get one per minute, but still, a lot of money. He can easily just out-pump Alan in terms of points.
Okay, Chasuas are coming in behind this P4. They're going to nade it from the back. Oh my gosh, this is like some serious Japanese anti-tank strategies here.
Yeah, they're not running directly into the tank here.
Well, and I realize it comes off a little bit flippantly, maybe even a little bit deprecating, but I mean that in all
Yeah.
seriousness, those guys were insane in
Yeah.
just incredible ways.
Yeah. Sasha's coming in, getting in close.
And they miss.
Miss. They're throwing a Piat grenade.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, so Wolverine, in the meantime, what's he see? Oh, wow. There goes a flak Vierling.
Yeah.
So, 2 shots, 2 kills from the M10.
Yeah, Panzer IV-J is in position to counter out M10. The M10's advantage is range, as the Panzer IVs only have the 1 kilometer range. But,
Yeah, but you have to actually use the range for that to be
yeah,
worthwhile.
exactly, and he's having a hard time getting his Panzer IVs up.
Oh my gosh, he's firing the wrong guy's firing. Oh my gosh. Critical ammo explosion.
Yep.
If you had both been firing at the M10, that would have been perfect.
God.
2 deaths. Shooter wounded. Yep.
Yeah,
GG.
that's bad. That's pretty bad.
No, I hate to watch 300 points or more get taken out so simply.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now Lord needs to follow us up by, you know, getting some infantry to try and retake the town.
Actually, the unfortunate thing, too, is that he just called the P-47 in without seeing the Tiger.
Oof. Oof, that's unfortunate. Oh, he's got a Mosquito, yeah, because he has, like, the entire RAF on standby to blow out Tiger to Kingdom Come.
That's true, but you know what? There's a second Tiger right behind it. And then a P4.
It's great because he can just, like, keep cycling. You know, one Tiger falls back, the other one attacks. He just keeps cycling it back and forth. It's like the Roman Legionnaire tactics, right? Yeah.
Yes, the Roman legions were driving massive tanks that were just terrifying as all hell. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, they would have beat, like, the Parthians in, like, a week.
True. True. And I think Lords is running out of infantry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he must have a card of armored rifles. It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer, but it doesn't necessarily mean... Yeah, exactly. We don't see it happening. That's a problem.
Yeah, and the Wolverine down south. Oh, look at that. It's going to get into Panzerfaust's range. Hello.
Internal fragments.
Yeah, and it's going to be a goodbye, rather soon. I mean, internal fragments means...
It means GG, you can call it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's... And even though Luke says such a good C-phase economy, it's just collapsed.
Well, he's got nothing to pay. He's got nothing to buy at this point. Another M10 coming on in, so he's trying to get multiple M10s to start dueling those Tigers. But when he realizes there's a Tiger and another Tiger
like,
and a Befehler to make him even better, that's just gonna be too much.
Yeah,
you might as well tap at that point.
That's the pain train, right? Yeah, and it's not like he has a deck that has 17-pounders, so the Wolverines and 76 mils don't have like the highest chance to penetrate the 2-star Tiger Duo Dream Team, if I can speak bloody English, on a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that may not be the Kings, but I'll take it.
Because I speak the Queen's English.
Yeah. What a doll she is.
Yeah.
Shooter wounded on the M10, so there goes that M10.
Yeah, and
he's gonna get super terrifying.
Yeah.
Befehler. Yeah, Befehler. SAS Command. Actually, I have not even seen one of these guys either. Wow, this is so weird. And I do like, in the meantime, we have 2 flak Vierlings coming on in, which is going to give just more than enough, I would say, of that overall cover.
Because, cover's really only, like, actual punts Luke's can really put up right now. And those flak Vierlings do a pretty good job keeping those nasty British airplanes and American airplanes away.
That is true. Now, we do have to give a little bit of acknowledgement here to those brave saboteurs and their supporting chasseurs that came in Phase B. They have held that central strong point rather well. Unfortunately, the 9th Panzer has just played the whole tide, and they've just washed around it.
Yeah, I mean, up north, they're using Panzers in an open field, and it's working very well. And once again, it just comes down to Lord just didn't take advantage of our sea phase. He didn't need that much air power.
Sounds like the correct call. Do you want to go to +2 maybe at 50?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so one more. Oh, geez, upguns coming on in
Yeah.
to the north, but times two go.
It's just lambs to slaughter at this point.
Yep.
Because they did coming in one at a time, and there's two
Oh,
tigers,
jeez.
yeah, so, you know.
And as much as I might malign it, the P4 is still there too.
And yeah, the P4's yeah, and it's just giving that vital command bonus, and, you know, it's good fire support too.
Wow, that's a
Yep.
lot of air cover.
Yep. That's 420 mils. Well, 420 mils and a 37 mils, so.
Yeah, I didn't even see that until just now.
So you mate, so that's more than enough to keep any planes at bay, even if they had a 2-star Thunderbolt.
He didn't even get the bombs off, did he? No, he
No,
didn't.
he did,
Okay.
he did. But that's gonna be forced to fall back. Too bad doesn't have like a Focke-Wulf on standby to kill these planes.
Well, I think he did, but unfortunately, I think he probably went down at the last second
Yeah.
or two. But that's going to be it. So congratulations to Alan Kirbishley. He did not bend the knee.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, saying, "I don't care about whether or not you think my troops are kaput. I think your mom's kaput," and taking him out. So well done.
Yeah, that was pretty good play, 9th Panzer play. You know, he pretty much played it to its strengths, using light vehicles, infantry, etc. to get it done. And he played around the flanks. He didn't completely focus on trying to take out center town and using armor not effectively. It's just, but at the same time, you know,
He was
Lord,
definitely assisted by his opponent on that.
yeah, that was if Lord had, you know, boots on the ground in that sea phase, he could have turned the tide. But he just kind of let 9th Panzer easily build up to the 2 Tiger Giro, and yeah.
Outstanding people in the meantime. Oh wow, that captured P4 does really quite well. Of course, not
Oh yeah.
incredible kills, but still at least overall pretty decent.
Stopped at 7
M10,
or so.
well, Hippel and that M10 as well. Two P4s, and yeah.
And looking at losses, I mean, yeah, the Panzer II actually did some pretty good work, and
Very true.
pretty good all over for the Germans. At the same time, a lot of his like SAS infantry are cheap as chips, so it's not like he's getting major kills most of the time.
That is true, but at least one Tiger is able to pick up a hat trick of kills. Two
And no Tiger
upguns.
died. There's no Tiger deaths, which is usually pretty bizarre, because Tigers usually die when they get brought out.
That's true. That's true. But Wittmann wasn't playing in this match, so let's be fair.
You are correct on that point. Rittman's like a bullet magnet for anything 17 pounders and below.
Very, very true. But I think we've kind of talked this one through. What do you think?
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, folks, we'll be back later this week with, of course, the game from the Asia division. I know some of you guys are looking for some more 2v2 action. If we can find a decent replay of that, we'll definitely take a look into that as well.
Yeah, I'll put the
but
replays, guys.
Indeed. So hit us up if you have anything for us. But for right now, I'm Con Ulrich.
I'm Rangru. Take it easy.